Hello, quick summary of my Christmas holiday in Hanoi, and here we go. For a 6-day trip, I exchanged 500 RMB for 1,200,000 Vietnamese dollars. Rooftop view from the Banana Hostel I booked for 20 euros for 3 nights. Oh, that's the neighborhood in the early morning, a little before 8 a.m. Of course, I had to try my first morning pho. It was really good, very simple, and heartwarming. It was very cute to see all the people in the neighborhood having tea like this, chatting lively in the morning. I think I'll never get bored of all these colors in this city. I currently live in China, not far from Shanghai, but I have to say the messiness, the chaoticness of the Hanoi is another level. Some of these landscapes would remind me of home, Paris. This was near the Imperial Palace, and they were cutting trees all around. The mausoleum of Ho Chi Minh, for which you can get free entrance, which I did. The one-pillar pagoda that you can see inside. By the way, I did everything by foot, and I got to the tropical garden without noticing, and it was stunning. I felt like that rose was calling me, and its smell was delicious. All around Hanoi, you see these cafes with balconies, and it's just amazing to watch people from up there. There I got to the pagoda, which was so peaceful, and you could hear the birds singing all around. I saw many birds in cages like this in Hanoi. Again, one of these cafes with a balcony. Just thought that poster was fun. Next stop was the Dongshan market, where they were selling fabric, clothes, stuff for very cheap. It was lovely to see these local ladies dressed up in beautiful colors, and they all had those warm patches in the back, because we have to remember it's still winter, and we feel that Chinese New Year is coming here too. The place that is said to be the best banh mi in town, it was a must try, and so happy about it. Some landscapes reminding me that it's still Christmas. And that was one of the most adventurous part of my day. I thought getting on the rails and watching the train pass was one of the easiest thing in Hanoi, but actually regulations changed, and nowadays it's very hard to get to see them. So I was really lucky I got to see the 3 p.m. train just like that. There are a few entrances to the rails, but you need to wait that the police officers let you in, and that there is a bar owner who comes pick you up and invites you to consume at their place to watch the train pass. So I heard there's definitely one at 3 p.m. The others, I have no ideas when they come. And the magic of this is that you also get to meet other travelers and to watch together that train pass. So here you can see a little bit on the right side, the policeman controlling the people traffic. I visited the St. Joseph Cathedral, which was like a mini Notre Dame de Paris. A little reminder that we're the 26th and yesterday was Christmas. From here, I watched the sunset from the park and its lake. Many ladies like this taking pictures. Oh, That was definitely one of my favorite cafes with its view. It's called the Song Cafe, I think. The puppet opera show was definitely worth watching. It shares some of the most famous Vietnamese legends. I was so happy I was able to cut the queue thanks to the ticket I bought in advance online. I didn't take the audio guide, but it was very original to see this puppet coming out quite often and talking to the singers on the right side. It was a 15-minute show during which the performers are in the water, as you can see here. It's around 7 p.m. and I am starving and don't know where to go, so I just found this location on Google Maps with a big star on it, so I just suppose it was good. My first local bún chả and nems, and it was a treat. I wanted to see the bridge with its red lighting one last time. At this point of the day, I had already walked 30,000 steps, so it was time for a foot massage. I paid $240, which is about 7 euros. Fried banana dessert before going to bed. My second day in Vietnam was about going on this Ha Long Bay tour, and I'm so grateful for all the friends I made there. First stop was at the oyster farm to show us the process of making pearls. Then we got on this cruising boat for lunch and we got treated by this beautiful view. All these are islands we can see from Ha Long Bay, and here is the famous Lucky Island that is represented on one of their bills. It's around 2 p.m. and time for kayaking or bamboo boat. And I had to choose a kayak and it was so much worth it. Around 3 p.m. we visited this World Heritage cave. The guide told us it was discovered by a fisherman in 1998. The guide was very funny and he was telling us all those animals our imagination could see in these stalactites. We saw some jellyfishes, some elephants, lions, dragons. It's around 4 and about time to go back to Ha Long Bay. From Ha Long Bay, it's a 2-hour drive by bus to be back to Hanoi. We followed our guide's suggestion and tried one of the best pho's in Hanoi, Pho 10. With my new friend, I think we paid around 140,000 for 2 pho's and those donuts kind of breads. So good. Some of these things you can only see and enjoy in Hanoi. My last day in Hanoi, and I definitely wanted to try one of those cafes on the balcony, so here we go. Flags are all around Hanoi, and I think I never got so anxious crossing a road in my life. But it was really fun. A mango smoothie before going to bed. It's only been 48 hours since I arrived in Hanoi, and I can't believe all the things I've experienced so far. It's now time to go to bed for some new adventures in Ho Chi Minh, Saigon. Bye bye.